My next guest is basically one of the top comedic voices of his generation. He's unbelievable, and he's got the loosest tongue and the sharpest mind. Check it out.
When you were on a first date when you were 16, you were all nervous and your whole game plan was just agree with her. Maybe she'll touch it. So, what are your favorite bands? I like whatever you like. Will you touch it now? Did I do it right? Have you never had anything positive to say? Hey, Steve, what do you got for us today? In 2035, there'll be no more apples. Thank you, Steve. Thanks a lot. Wasn't thinking about that. Now I am. Hey, so what's the solution? It's too late. We needed to try 40 years ago. Thanks a lot, buddy. I'm gonna go cry with my child now. Dude, I can hang out with that guy for about 3 minutes before I took the brake off his chair and just zoomed him into the other room.
So good. And Grammy-nominated comedian Bill Burr is bringing The Laughs Down Under this weekend. He joins us now live from LA. Good morning, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah, whoever edited that should have got a Grammy going around my filthy mouth.
Pretty good.
Good morning to all the soccer moms out there in Australia. I'm going to be on my best behavior.
Good to know.
Don't promise anything like that, Bill.
Yeah. You can't be in Oz for this show. It's going to be virtual, so tell us, how's it going to go down?
Oh, I've written, I don't even know how much material I've written since that special you just showed. So I got all new stuff, and I'm just going to go off like I always do, which is what a comedian's supposed to do. But for some reason nowadays, I don't know. I got a kick out of the fact that you guys thought I was controversial, and I really don't do anything. I tell jokes. Like, that's controversial, but, putting stuff in the food supply is not even worth, reporting on. But if you do a Caitlyn Jenner joke, then you need to go take a time out. That's kind of how it works.
But you have what I love about your comedy is that you have this anger. It sort of comes up, this rage that comes from nowhere, and it could be on any topic, large or small, and you just go there. How do you channel that rage? What drives that anger for you, Bill?
Oh, a terrible childhood. So I'm trying to work my way out of that. And it's been real difficult for the people that I live with. Like the other day, I played drums as a hobby, which is a good hobby to have if you have like a temper. So I go out to the garage. I got 2 little kids, so I had a little window to go out there and play. And I swear to God, I sat down for like 5 minutes, and my wife texts me. It starts calling me, and I immediately snap in the garage. I'm just yelling, going, before I answer, I'm like, can I just have 5 minutes to myself to enjoy myself? Just flipping out. Then, of course, I pick up the phone, and I'm like, hello? And she's like, yeah, I'm going to order some food. Did you want a sandwich or something? I just feel like the worst human being ever. So I'm really trying to work my way out of that. I'm kind of stone sober now because I realize that, I used to drink in whatever for the wrong reasons. So I want to work out what I've been so screwed up about. So then when I come back, I can be drinking for the right reasons.
That's it. That's what you want.
Yeah, well, you're a dad too, so, how do you control your anger there?
Well, I don't do it really in front of them. And then the difference between me and my dad is my kids aren't afraid of me. So if I start to lose it, my daughter will just be like, ooh, Dad, that's a bad word. Don't say that. I'll be like, you're right. Sorry. They're too adorable to stay upset around. But I don't really yell at people as much as I yell about things. Like, the stupid iPhone, if I leave it plugged in the wall, that's consent that you can now just update it, and then I don't know what's going on with it. Just that type of stuff.
I mean,
Do you have one of these save cards? No, I don't. Oh, let me take one for you, and they scan it. Like, they're so going out of their way to help you save money. It's like, I know what you're doing. That thing has a number on it, and then you want to track me to figure out what I'm doing. And then you're going to sell that information to somebody else, and it's my information, and I don't get a cut of it. That's the stuff that... I saw a guy the other day, he paid for something with his face.
What?
What do you mean? Oh, you mean on his phone?
Facial recognition?
How'd that make you feel?
Yeah, he was doing this. He took off his mask, because who cares about COVID? Because this guy can't take a credit card out. Takes everything out, and he's doing all of this. And then finally his phone beeped. And they're like, he goes, okay, it works. So I walked up, and what happened? He goes, oh, he just paid with face recognition. Those are the things that make me snap. Like, how stupid are you? that your face is now connected to that credit card. I guarantee you, next time there's an attempt made on a world leader, that guy's going to come in with his shiner going, oh, so I'm the patsy? So I'm the patsy? Is it really that difficult to take out a credit card and have somebody else scan it for you?
It's a thing
Karl,
now.
the
No one wants to touch anything. No one wants to touch anything anymore.
Because that idiot is doing it. Because that idiot's doing it, more people, well, I want to pay with my face. I don't want to be left behind like it's the new kind of music. And then eventually I'll have to do it. We don't take credit cards anymore, sir, because everybody's paying with their face. And then I'll be left with, do you want to become homeless, right? Hey, by the way, I got to tell you, the way they're covering the news down there, it's like typical. So how bad is this flooding? Because all they're talking about up here is, oh, my God, they're up to their armpits in spiders and wallabies. And you guys look like you're fine here. How bad is it?
There's been extensive flooding in this state.
And 2 people have died.
Yeah, there's been a couple of deaths, but the spiders have been bad. I want to ask you about something, too.
How was Perth?
Perth is hot.
No, is it all right? I love Perth. I'm a Bon Scott fan.
No floods.
Oh, you're a
either.
Bon Scott fan.
Beer. I had a great time. I went out there during Australia Day. Had a great time.
Yeah, they'll treat you right in Perth.
I had a great time.
Hey, so I want to ask you something, because you've got a lot of fans out there, and I'm sort of a huge fan of yours and your acting. But The Mandalorian, can't believe you're in the Star Wars universe, and we found this online, and I want to know what you think about this. Do you know that someone's made an action figure of you from The Mandalorian? Is that legit?
Well, I don't think they have the rights to that, but that's how hardcore their fans are. Their fans are no joke, and I've really enjoyed the ones that I've met. This is a new thing for me because I was more in the sports world, so I know those people a little more aggressive, bust your chops a lot more, which that also doesn't bug me. But Star Wars fans are really they're polite when they come up. I'm sure there's some jerks, but so far there's been nothing but nice people.
Well, you know what? It's been such a thrill. I've watched you live a lot throughout the decades, and you're just one of the greatest of all time. And it's a thrill to have you here, mate.
Yeah.
All right, and I enjoyed you guys singing Elton John.
You enjoyed that?
You watched that?
I want to throw mine in. Daniel, my brother.
Go on, sing us
you
out, Bill.
are older than me. Do you still feel the pain? I saw Elton John in Las Vegas. He was amazing.
Well,
He had no opener and did 3 hours and played nothing but #1 hits. It was sick.
That's what
He's
you're
a
like, man.
legend.
You got nothing but hits too, my
We
friend.
could sit back and listen to you all morning, too.
Yeah, we could. It's a real thrill to have you here, man. We can't wait till you can come back to Australia.
All right. Well, I hope to see you guys in a mass-free world soon.
Yes.
Got it, buddy. Don't forget, you have to pay with your face now.
Yes. Facial
Yes,
recognition.
exactly.
Get onto it.
Good
All
on
right,
you,
guys.
Bill.
Thank you.
Bill.
Bill Burr's live
right.
virtual stand-up is this Saturday. It's in Australia and New Zealand only, so it's really special. Tickets are on sale now. BillBurr.com. Check it out. He's one of the best.